Hi, it's me again, Mission, and welcome to another episode of Workout from Home Season 2, Episode 4. So today, as usual, Thursday, we're going to talk about workout, doing how to create your own program. So whether it's your goal is fat loss, or you want to gain muscle, or you want to do HIIT, your high intensity training, you want to do the circuit style, or you want to do it in a straight set, I got this covered for you. So you just tune in. My name is Mission, and today what you are going to receive is going to be some exercises. We pick, mix and match whichever you prefer, and you can you can make your own program based on your personal preference, right? So before I start anything, if you just I hope you can just continue give me a like or give me a share on this video, and I hope you can tune in up and let's see what you hopefully you get to learn a little bit thing or two throughout today's exercise. All right. So workout, if I told you before, number one is to be consistent. Now today I'm going to go a little bit, tiny bit, just a tiny quick one on the theory here. So theory wise also you have to understand what makes the exercise effective. Probably you see a lot of people when they're going to train the ab, just train the ab, or they're going to train a lot of the arms, or they're going to train a lot of the chest, or they're going to train only on the legs. This is actually not a very ideal way to train. And you have to understand that what makes a good physique is all around. So it's good you train all around the muscles. Yeah. So in other words, what we want to train is we want to first train exercises. In terms of selection, you want to pick exercise that give you the most bang for your buck. In other words, exercise that gives you that trains multiple muscles in the group. So this movement in the fitness industry world, we call it as compound movement. Yeah. So we're going to do compound movement first, and then followed by what we call exercises that only involve in one muscle group, or just one body part, or just one muscle only, also known as the isolation. So to give you a general guideline, for most people it's going to be 80% of compound movement followed by 30% of isolation, or 20-30% yeah, 70-80% of compound and 20-30% of isolation. Now the reason why you cannot do all isolation is that one, the payload is very small. If you have been only doing only biceps, or only triceps, or only abs for 1 year already, I hope you really see results. Even if you do, consider yourself lucky, alright? But if you really get better results, it's better for you to train the compound movement, also the big movement. Yes, they are hard, take a lot of time, but if you do it in the long run, it's going to serve you a better time. Not just on making you a stronger person, at the same time faster to you in making a better physique as well. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to start right away. I'm going to start the first exercise with a leg exercise, which is a compound movement. So just give me 1 minute, I'm going to set up for you first exercise here. So first exercise is going to be a legs. I will train a squat, but I've been using different equipment on the first week, also in episode 2, we use the luggage. Today I'm going to use some water bottles, so you have a look here. In this case, it's detergent bottle. Alright, so just give me some time, let me just adjust this. Yeah, I think we should be fine. Wait here. Okay, just want to make sure you guys get to see the form also. Right, remember when you exercise, yes, you want to be consistent, but most importantly, form is very important, right? It's never a good time to have bad form, yeah? Always remember that. So, I'm going to start the first exercise. Right, just to clarify, I always put this on season 1 already, but if you really want to see how to squat, now understand that everyone is in different stance, so you want to find your stance first here. By the way, take it as a warm up, yeah? So you want to stand straight, place your feet around to your shoulder width, okay? Now move your feet a little bit to the side. When you're ready, place your hand in the center. Allow your elbow to touch your thigh, means center of the thigh, meaning it will look something like this. Okay? From the side view, it will look something like this. Yeah? As you go down, your elbow is going to touch your thigh. So meaning the depth should be like this. Okay? So notice your hips is below your knees. So this is too high. This is half squat, quarter squat, half squat, deep full squat. Okay? So remember, do full range of motion, yeah? Number 1, form correct. Number 2, full range of motion, yeah? So putting this all together, we're going to use the detergent bottles. I'm too lazy to adjust the camera angle, but don't worry, I'll show you how it's done later, yeah? So you want to hang it on top of your arm. Wait, maybe I need to move the camera. Right, so you guys have an idea, yeah? Remember, when you squat, it's not to use all on your, what is that called? It's nothing to do with your upper body. Your upper body is just holding it already, right? So you have a lot of option. You may, so that you guys can see from this angle, just place it on top, right? Just place it on top like this. Okay, let the back hold the weight for you here. You can hold it like this. Okay, or if you really want, some people like to hold like this as well. No problem. To be frank, I actually don't really mind where you want to hold, especially if you're working out from home. You are the boss, your own trainer, you call the drills here. So you just put it all the way to the side, behind. I like to put it behind. And the rest of the movement, you're going to squat up and down here. So this is your right position. Keep the elbows high and let the back hold the weight. Not your arm here. Let the back hold the weight here. So your back has a larger muscle, so you're happy to hold. Alright? Now, I've already show you the rack position. Now, the only thing left is to squat here. So I'm going to show you how it's done here. Okay, so just give me a while. Let me just set it in. Alright, this looks good. Okay, now let me just do a testing. Yeah, you guys can see, no issue. Right? Now, common misconception, a lot of people think squat has to be very upright. Actually, that's not necessarily the case. It depends on the people. It's okay to lean forward, but of course, don't lean too forward, or even worse, round your back. Yeah, your back should always be upright. So from here, you go down as low as you can. Up, 1. Okay, when you go down, control, yeah, so you feel full range of motion. 2, up. Alright, 3, chest up. Up, squeeze your butt, yeah. When you come up, squeeze your butt, leg press against the floor, yeah. Again, yeah. When you go down, control. When you come up, leg press the floor, squeeze your butt up. Right, another 2 more. I'll just show you for demo purposes here. Up, and last one. Up. Okay. Items you can use. You may use detergent bottle like how I use here. You may use bottles like this. You may use, if it's too much for you, hang on here. You may use water bottles like this as well. So you can always be creative. Anything you like to do, you can do. Alright, no issue from my end, yeah. And most important, technique is correct. Alright. So first exercise done, compound movement. So I will go all the compound movement until you hear arm. Then probably it's an isolation movement. So once again, compound movement means exercise that you use multiple muscle group. Okay. And isolation means you only focus one muscle group. It's good to have a mixed bag of both, but ultimately, compound movement should be your bread and butter. Yeah, should be 70 to 80%. Yeah, isolation will be around 20 to 30%. Okay, so I'm done with this. I'm going to show you the next one. Next exercise is going to be on the chest. This chest is going to be also a compound movement. I will show you how it's done here. But I'm going to move the camera down so you can see what is going on here. Okay, so next one I'm going to use the iconic broomstick and also the broomstick and also the water bottles here. So as you can see from here, right, place it over here, right. So you place it all the way in, just tie it inside. Okay, you may use a fabric. For me, I like to use socks because socks is accessible. Everyone will have it. So here's how you do. You take it over here. Now you might feel that my program is always repetitive, but that's how we do actually. Exercise to get to your results. It's not just I do and then I do it, I get the job done, that's about it. It's also about learn how to do the proper technique. If you don't serve the technique, how will the exercise even serve you in the first place, right? So always remember, form is very crucial. So as you can see, I'm speaking to you right now. We actually tie a loop over here, just to make sure you have one piece. For safety purposes, I would prefer someone to tie it twice, like how I'm doing, just to make sure it's a bit more rigid here. Okay, so the next movement I'm going to do is called floor press. Kind of like how you do a bench press. The goal is to feel the chest. So as you go down, I'm going to show you from top view first. When you go down, thin chest up here. So I'll show you from the side view. You lift your hand up. Yes. So when you go down, when this arm is going down, your chest is going forward. So you look something like this. Press. Press. Don't lose your back. Don't do this here. Keep the back tight, chest up at all times, okay? So now that I've already set up the water bottles, the only thing left is, let's do the floor press, yeah? I'm going to show you how it's done, right? Just let me adjust the camera, hang on, yeah? Okay, sometimes I really wish I have a cameraman, but hey, it's a poor man budget here, man, alright? So, here's how we do, okay? So, you're going to hold this up. What you want to do is, step number 1, wait, let me just move this aside. Okay, keep your leg up, chest up. Okay, there's a small arch at the back, that's fine. but make sure you arch your upper back, not lower back here. Keep your chest high, all the way down. Once your tricep touch the floor, punch all the way up. So once you touch, punch, touch, punch. Okay, to put into perspective, it will look something like this. Okay, tap on here. Chest up. Press 1. Once you touch the floor, press. Once your arm touch the floor, press. Once the arm touch the floor, press. Arm touch the floor, press. Okay, that's how you do. If you've done correctly, when you come up, think of punch the ceiling. Yeah, when you come up, punch the ceiling. By doing that, you should be able to feel more on the chest. Okay, so if you want to know how it's done in a more detailed version, you may go to my season 1. I actually covered this quite a number of times. So it might sound repetitive, but that is the goal, because repetition is how we learn. Alright? The more you practice it, you're going to be better at it. The problem with most people, they want quick answers, right? They don't want people to talk so much about their form. But if you just focus more on the form, it's going to serve you in the long, long run. Okay? Not only injury-free, it gets you the most bang for the buck, and it actually helps you to become a stronger person and less fragile person as well. Okay? So I've done with the chest, I've done with the legs. So legs was just now was a squat with the detergent bottles. I do a bench floor press together with this. Now next one I'm going to show you the shoulder. The shoulder, kind of straightforward. It's obviously it's a compound movement also. It trains on the shoulder, a little bit on the traps, a little bit on the rear delts as well. Okay? So remember, fat, especially your goal is fat loss. Fat is all around the body. So always remember that, yeah? Meaning, you cannot choose where you want to lose your body fat. You can't just train your abs thinking it's going to lose your belly fat only. Or you can't just train your arms only thinking it's going to lose your, what is that called? It's going to lose your arm fat. The truth is, that this phenomenon is known as spot reduction. Okay? Spot reduction is a myth. I think, but unfortunately, it's 2020 already, people are still believing spot reduction exists. But it's not their fault, it's just that they're not informed. So I hope this video acts as like telling you guys that, hey, there's a better way to do it, right? Don't waste your time or stop. You're tired of spinning all this in the same circle over and over again. I hope this video serves you well, yeah? Right, so next one, we're going to do about shoulder. So shoulder, I'm going to use a little bit on some weights. I'm going to show you how it's done. This time, using a school bag, sorry, a backpack. Yeah? I'm going to move the camera up a bit. Alright, so here's how you do. Okay, so the classic bag, you can put water bottle inside, you can put rice inside, you can put books inside, whichever you prefer, or even shoes, jeans, anything that you personally prefer. Actually, there's no right or wrong. So for me, I actually put a bit of water, I put a water bottle inside already. So this is what you can do. It's called upright rower. So when you go up, think of brush your chest, go up to your chin. Yeah, so you look something like this. Down. Okay, up and down. From side view, you look like this. Yeah. You come up, shrug as much as you can. Shrug, down, shrug, and down, shrug, and down. So that is how you do, right? So this is called a compound movement. Personally, I see this as a compound movement because number one, we feel on the shoulder, which is the shoulder cap. Number two, we feel on the traps here. Number three, we feel a little bit on the rear delt. So this is a 3-in-1, meaning more than one muscle group is considered as compound movement. Alright? So remember, compound isolation. Compound 70 to 80, the isolation 20 to 30. Try to reverse it. You can, if you can get the results, I wish you good luck. I wish you all the best. Right? So gentle reminder again, yeah, one more time. You're gonna pull all the way up, control all the way down, control all the way up, control all the way down. This is to train your shoulder, yeah? That's about it. Okay? So moving on. I'm going to train using the arm this time. Now, arms usually is only control only one part. So in this case, it's considered as compound isolation. The answer is isolation, because isolation exercise is supposed to be only using one muscle group. Alright? So if you just tune in, I just let you know one more time here. So if you're doing exercise, you're going to create a program, 80% should be, 70-80% should be your compound movement. Right? And your isolation should only be like, how to say, the isolation should be 20-30%. To put that into practice, just share with you one more time. Let's say if you have to do 4 exercises, right? So probably 3 is going to be compound, 1 is going to be isolation. Alright, so this is how you do. Whether it's HIIT or not, no problem. As long as you prioritize your compound first and save the isolation for last. Alright? This has been shown multiple times that it not only is useful just for me and you, even the top bodybuilders or even weight strength athletes are also practicing something similar to that. Right? Whereas the gym bro will keep doing bicep curl, probably get some size in the arm for a while, then after that it's just mediocre results. So we're not here to get mediocre results, we're here to get great results, right? And you can certainly do it at home. You just need to be smart and think a little bit. Alright? So moving on, next time I do the arm movement. Arm movement, I'm going to train a bit of tricep. Okay? I'm going to use the digital bottle one more time. So lift all the way up. When you go down, see all the way back. I believe I do this on episode 2 also, but just to replay. When you go down, when you feel over here, up, press. 3, control, press. Good. 4, press. That's how you do. Okay? So one more time, lift all the way up. Okay? Go down, press. Okay? Go down, press. Down, press. That's how you do. So this one is to train your tricep, Okay? So the next one, so we do a quick recap, For legs, we do our squats. For our chest, we do a floor press. Then we also do a little bit on what is that called? We also do a bit on the shoulder. Shoulder was the upright row, which is a compound movement. And then we do our arm just now, right? It's on the what is that called? We do the arm is on the tricep, right? That is an isolation movement. So next one I'm going to do a back. Guess what? It's also an isolation movement, alright? The isolation movement is quite simple. I'm going to show you how it's done. You might need a chair or just a wall for you, something to hold against, right? So as you can see, my wall here is not very ideal, so I will use the door as an example. So just to give you a quick idea. Just let me move the camera a little bit so you have an idea what is going on here, okay? Remember, exercise doesn't have to be difficult. You just need to be creative and keep practicing. I can assure you, you're going to make a lot of mistakes initially, but those mistakes won't kill you. Right? Those mistakes do not give you horrible results. They just give you small or little results. So what you can do is keep refining the form. How do you refine your form? A, seek professional help. B, ask people someone who's experienced how to do it. Or C, which I would highly recommend, you may just send me a video of how you do. You send me privately or publicly, I don't care. Or you can just tag me in wherever on the internet. If I can reach out to you, I promise you, I'm going to help you to check your form. And I'm not going to sell you anything, I'm not going to charge you anything. As long as I'm going to help you, consider that a win-win situation for us. Alright, so again, you're going to hold it over here, keep the chest up, okay, and from here, you're going to drive all the way up. So you should be only feeling only on the shoulder, on the back. The back, just to clarify, is this area in particular. Always remember, keep the chest high. So step number 1, hold on to the wall or chair, whatever you prefer. Step number 2, lift your chest up. A lot of people like to round the back. Don't keep your chest high. Think yourself chest up, butt back. I repeat, chest up, butt back. So even the whole lower, it's the same. Chest up, butt back. And no circumstances, it should be like this. Your lower back should always be activated. Don't round it, Chest up, pull, and control. Squeeze, when you go down, control. A simple cue is when you go down, count 3, count 1, 2, 3, 2 or 3 actually. Give and take, 1, 2, 3. My arms are longer, so I can go 3, 1, 2, 3. When you go up, pause 1 second, go down, 1, 2, 3. Pause 1 second, go down, 1, 2, 3. Right, once you're done, switch to the other arm. So let's just pretend I have an imaginary wall over here. So I hold the imaginary chair, Same also, chest up, squeeze, control all the way down, squeeze, control all the way down, squeeze, control all the way down. So imagine I'm holding a chair or something. Don't do your hand like that, right? It's like a balancing act instead of training your back. So you want to take that into consideration. So done with the back, right? So this means one last part to go, which is to train on your core. I'm going to show you how to use the core. I'm going to go very, very classic one. Nothing special, but should be able to get the job done, right? So give me a while, let me set up there. If you have any questions throughout this video or any feedback, feel free. I'm open for all comments. You can let me know. And then just share your feedback, right? Okay, or you think someone can benefit, you may share to them, tag them, whatever the internet wants to do, right? Just do it. My goal is I just want to share this out on it so you guys can for those who cannot have access to a trainer or someone don't know how to lift but wants to learn, I hope this video finds you helpful. If I can help someone in the internet, that will be already very good for me already. Alright, so last exercise, simple one. I just do a very classic plank. By the way, just to recalibrate, most people claim they know how to do a plank, but when I show them how they do it, usually it can be better. Alright, so okay, plank, right? Your butt, your butt, your back, and your head should be on the same line. So you look something like this. Okay? What you should not do is to do like this, or even worse, like this. Your body should be flat. The easiest cue I would say is, imagine someone will give you a cup of water, you put it on top of your back. So you don't want the water to fall down because of your back, right? So the goal is to train the core. You should not feel on the upper body or the lower body. Everything should be at the core. This is where, as previously we speak before, mind-muscle connection may be crucial in this exercise. Mind-muscle connection is defined where you have to think about which muscle it is that's working for you. If you keep thinking about your leg, guess where you're going to feel? It's going to be all in your leg. But if you think about all about your core, guess where you're going to feel? It's going to be on your core. Right? Exercise, like I say, do not have to be complicated. In fact, it's so simple, most people just like to complicate things. Right? Okay? I'll put it here, yeah? Chest up, that's it. Your back should be flat. Okay? Your back, your butt, your head should be in the same line. As I'm speaking, I'm actually feeling the core a little already. That should be the correct way, right? No fancy things. Just stay like this. You can go up to 30 seconds to 1 minute, depending on your personal level. Even if you can only do for 10 seconds, count this as a start, track your progress, and slowly work from there. Maybe next time try 50, 20, 25, and so on. Then that will be able to help you in the long run. Alright? Remember, doing exercise is one thing. We are not here to exercise. We are here to train. Maybe in future video I'll talk to you the difference between training and exercise. But in a nutshell, let me move this up. In a nutshell, we are here to train. Train means you should be able to, you have the goal of trying to reach something, or you have the goal of trying to beat your personal best or to better your best. Okay? You train to be a better person. If you are only exercising, you don't sweat, you don't be healthy, that is mediocre results. If you want mediocre results, to be honest, this video will serve you well. Other video will serve you better. But you're here to get the most out of most bang for your buck exercise. You're here to get effective workout. You want to train to beat your personal best, then this video will be more beneficial for you. And besides, keep doing, let's say, a year from now, you can only do 20-second plank. A year later, you also do 20-second plank only. Then that is no results. I promise you it's going to be the same body that you ever seen last year and this year. Right? So it's no accident. So you have to progress from time to time. Right? So I'll leave it to here. I guess that's it. Kind of just do a quick recap. So today I use the detergent bottle as for a squat. Right? I place it on top. Then I proceed with using this as the floor press, right? And then I use the bag as an upright row, right? And then I use the bag using the detergent bottle to train the bag. And then I use the arm all the way down, press all the way up, train your tricep, this area. And last but not least, I did a plank to the core, right? Don't worry, I'll put the summary of our exercise in the comments so you can do it. So if you are a fan of just want to do start small and slowly progress time to time, which I will highly recommend everyone to do that instead of your regular HIIT or everything. Okay, because HIIT is not more superior. Why suffer for the same result when you can do something not so suffering for less result, right? So this video will serve you well, and I hope that you can do this. So you take all this exercise just now. Remember to do compound first, then followed by isolation. And what you want to do is you do how many sets you want to do. You may start 2 sets for each and go to a rep of maybe 8 to 30, anything within that range. Alright. As for if you insist on doing HIIT, then put a time frame, do as many as you can. If you are a fan of circuit, you can do exercise with the compound all the way to the isolation, as we speak before, and repeat the same thing. How many cycles you want? Most people are feeling 2 or 3 is very good already. Alright? You may start small, even as just 1 set, depending how you're feeling. Right? So that's all for today. Last but not least, thank you so much for staying tuned to watch this video. If any questions, feel free to drop a comment and ask, and I'll catch with you next time. So next time I'm going to see you all is going to be on Tuesday. Yeah, next Tuesday. But next Tuesday I'm going to cover some topics kind of inspired by lately the GSC cinema who says hello cannot. Alright, so I'm going to tell you things that you should not do, like really hello cannot, and how you can avoid it to falling into a common trap. Right? In other words, if you do all these hello cannot things, you are in the recipe for not getting results. But if you can avoid all these mistakes of the hello cannot, then hopefully you will be able to see a quicker, a leaner result, so to speak. So you don't spend so much time. Alright? So that's all for today's training. I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you next week. So till then, you stay tuned and continue to work out from home with Mission. Alright? Thank you.